Hey guys, tonight for dinner I'm going to be creating or recreating the chicken Laredo that is served at Saltgrass Steakhouse. It's one of my favorite chicken dishes. Right here I've got 4 split chicken breasts and I'm about to tenderize them the old way with this meat tenderizer. And I'll be back with you in a minute for the next steps. Okay, now that I've got them tenderized and you can see the little indentions on the chicken, I'm gonna put them in this container and I'm gonna put some Kikkoman teriyaki sauce on them. And just let them marinate in there for an hour or two in the refrigerator. Okay, be back in a sec. Okay, now that my chicken has been marinated in the teriyaki sauce, it's time to put the seasoning on. And I'm gonna put this pumpkin extra virgin olive oil and this Grow Mates garden vegetable. It says great on veggies, but it is definitely great on chicken. So I'm just gonna lay these out on the tray. Sprinkle them with the seasoning. The seasoning is surprisingly amazing. And I'm gonna open my olive oil and just pour a little bit on each piece and rub it in. Flip them over. Do the same thing on this side. Olive oil. Rub it in. Okay, well my chicken is ready to go. I'm going to be cooking them on this pan here. It's a little grill pan. It even puts the little grill marks on the meat. I'll put that over here on the stove on medium high. And once it gets hot, I'm going to be putting some margarine, imperial margarine, in here on the pan and cooking the chicken. Okay, I've got my margarine melted on the pan. Now I'm just going to place the chicken in. Hopefully I could fit it all on here so I don't have to do 2 rounds. It should shrink up some once it starts cooking. There. And then for my side, I'm just making some glazed carrots, which is carrots, margarine, and brown sugar. Just got to bring that to a boil so it all incorporates in there. And then these are just gonna cook for a good while, probably about 10 minutes, and then I'll flip them over. I'll let you know when we come back how long I left them on this side. Okay guys, it's been about 10 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and flip these over. Turn that down just a little bit. You see the nice grill marks on there? Looks like I cooked it outside, doesn't it? And then over here you can see that my carrots, everything is melted in. Nice and yummy. Ready to go. Turn those down on low. And then in here I've got some calabaza, which is basically just Mexican squash that I cooked yesterday, left over. It's got a chicken bouillon in there and some bacon, salt and pepper, and calabaza Mexican squash. And then while that was cooking, I chopped up some green onions, and I've got some cheddar cheese right here that I'm going to be putting on top of the chicken when it's done cooking on that side. And then right here I have some homemade salsa that I made last night. I guess I should have made a video on that. Maybe I'll do it later, but it's really good salsa and it tastes good on the chicken. At Saltgrass they put fresh diced tomatoes, green onions, and cheese, but everyone in the house prefers the salsa over the fresh tomatoes, and so that's what I'm going to use. But once this is done cooking on this side, then I'll be putting the cheese on there and letting it melt in, and then putting the green onions on top. Okay, now I'll put my shredded cheese and my green onions on top of the chicken. So I'm going to turn it down to low and just put this splatter guard thing that I have, because I don't have a lid for this, over top so the cheese can melt in there. And give that a few minutes, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's served up on a plate. Okay, there you have it, served up on the plate. If you have sour cream, that would be a great addition to this. If you don't, and like I said, you could use fresh diced tomatoes on top instead of the salsa, but it tastes really good with the salsa. But there it is, that's what's for dinner. Copycat chicken Laredo from Saltgrass. Hope you liked the video. If you did, smash the like, leave a comment below. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Talk to you later.